Hello, people. Welcome to the Nerds Lair. I'm El Juancho, who you might remember from Nerds Corner or the Nerd Corner. Sorry. I'm joined here with some very special people. Starting with my co-host Jay Money.
Yep, that's him.
Good talk. Good talk.
Hey, how
Doug.
you doing? Why you didn't pick up the audio?
Anyways, then we got man, the myth, the legend, the Flash stand, Lorenzo.
What up? What up? What up?
We got Fresno's bad boy, Drizzy,
Hey yo.
and
Oh God.
Florida's alligator hybrid geek takeover.
The second I heard him call you Fresno, I was like, oh, he's gonna call me Lizard.
Anyways, we're here to talk about the latest movie that come out, Across the Spider Verse. I'm just gonna start with our impressions. I'll start with you, Jay. What did you think about it?
Oh man, that movie was great. Uh, that's probably like the best Spider-Man film,
Mm,
in my opinion.
mm.
All right, Lorenzo.
I loved it. I gave it. Well, first I gave it a 7.5 to 8, or 7.5, between 7.5 and 8 out of 10. But then I bumped it up to an 8.5, between 8.5 and 9 out of 10.
Nice.
Fair
Drizzy.
rating. I thought it was incredible. Um, I don't think I liked it more than the first Into the Spider Verse, but like that's such a high bar. Like that's not even a insult to the movie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Into the Spider Verse is like my favorite Spider-Man movie ever.
Game changer.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it. I think it's an incredible movie. I'm gonna have to watch. I've only seen it once. I'm gonna have to watch it again just to like have my thoughts fully sink in. But yeah, it was like it's one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
Oh yeah. Geek.
I mean, pretty much same as what Drizzy said. You know, it's great. It's probably the second best Spider-Man movie because Into the Spider-Verse again is such a high bar. And thanks to J Money, I was able to watch it for the second time, so I could definitely say solid 9.5 out of 10.
Why? Thanks
Once
to J Money.
he hooked me up and bought me some tickets to go watch it again.
No.
No way.
Yeah,
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 wait.
man.
What the fuck?
Yeah. It's my sugar daddy.
What a bro.
Wow, I just found out
Never
about
did that for me.
What a bro.
Yeah, I do that for you, but only with the Flash.
Oh,
You didn't have to do. You didn't have to give. You didn't have to, like to have to do any favors for that, right?
Just carry him in Fortnite, so
Oh, okay.
you should be aware of how that is.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Anyway, you love enough love triangles. I love this movie too. I agree with what everyone here has said. So definitely a 9 out of 10. It's the second best of the whole Spider-Man series, and of course, Into the Spider-Verse. Such a hard task to follow. So came close enough, but I'm glad it was made with love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
100%.
yeah, we'll start with the pros. What are the things you guys like to start with? You, Jay?
I just love Miles and the new Spider people, like Miguel, Punk, India, just great additions. And then they just amplified the meaning of it to be a Spider-Man, and they introduced canon events.
Oh yeah, we're doing spoilers in case I haven't
yeah,
mentioned
it's
that.
just.
We're gonna rip this bitch in half. Anyway, go on.
Yeah, like I just love how they they also brought in like heavy how do you say it? heavy topics.
For sure, for sure. How about you, Lorenzo? What are the pros of this movie for you?
All right, pros. I like 2099. I liked Spider-Punk. I liked Spider-Man India. I thought both those, Spider-Punk and Spider-Man India, were the funniest fuckers in the movie.
Mhm.
Just because they always had some smart shit to say, or just something funny. Especially Spider-Punk. Just because man hates the AM, he hates the PM. He doesn't like labels. You
He
know.
doesn't believe in
This,
consistency.
this
Yeah,
is where
doesn't-
the
this
this is where the
doesn't
British stole all our shit.
Yeah, like
So-
when he said that, I was dying fucking laughing. I said no way. I said man is real for that. Especially Hobie when he says like I hate the AM, hate the PM. I was like, yo, he real for that.
Yeah.
What is it? Chai tea? You're saying TT? I don't go to your place and say coffee with cream. Like, bro, fucking kill me. Uh, there's some fun cameos. Can we talk about the big one yet or no?
Oh yeah,
That wasn't the
spoilers,
Spider-Man one?
man.
Oh,
Yeah.
the pro is I love how Donald Glover was finally acknowledged about half the shit that.
Oh, that's the big one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the big one.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. I get it.
I mean, I thought
he's
the
not
big one. I thought the big one was the
It's
ending.
the one no one expected.
I
well,
thought the big one was the ending.
we can get to that ending later, but no, I'm saying like the cameo wise. That's a big one. Like no one actually
none
saw
of
that
us
was coming.
expected it. He's
I mean,
too
did
busy
you see
with-
the ending coming? Because I didn't.
Oh,
Yeah,
no one
kinda. I kind of figured.
I did. I mean,
Okay, when you see
never
the
thought
same
about it.
person his size standing, it's
No,
that's kind of a.
no. I meant like before the movie came out. Did you expect that at the end?
Oh no,
I didn't.
No, like
Yeah,
I didn't. I didn't see that coming at all.
was it to be continued or just
Both.
No, just like the way that it ended, like
oh.
how he's in a different universe, and like there's a different universe version of him, and he's the Prowler. Like,
I mean, we can't really say, oh, we didn't know there was another different universe of him when there's the Spider-Man game.
no. I mean, like, I didn't think they would go down the route where he's the Prowler, and
He's even more black.
like he gets.
Bro, if you listen to him say his
Bro,
last name,
his haircut is fucking fire, bro.
he got the brain.
His braids are fire as
Looks like
fuck.
he's from Fresno.
Brennan looked like his hair nappy as fuck.
Bro, also the best part was when he said the last name, says him more with like a thicker accent.
Yeah.
So someone's like, "Yo, since he didn't become Spider-Man, did he just become more Mexican in the process?"
Okay.
All right, you can take over now.
I mean, the animation, A1, as we expected. I think they somehow even topped the bar in that regard from the last movie. Just like the presentation. I think the characters. I like the whole dynamic between Miles and Gwen. I mean, they kind of set it up in the first movie, but now they're kind of like tying them up even more. I like that. I like how they've kind of repurposed a lot of these characters from, OG Peter Parker Spider-Man, and kind of gave them their own twist with Miles. Like, obviously Gwen is, Peter Parker's first love interest and stuff like that. But like, I like how they got a new take, and I mean, obviously, there's times where they do shit like that in movies, and that shit's forced, but it doesn't feel forced between the dynamic between Miles and Gwen. I like it a lot. It was like one of the parts of the movie, or wherever they showed it, where they're kind of like they feel separated from each other, and just like it made me feel, I liked it a lot. And I kind of like how it's going for the whole Empire Strikes Back cliffhanger ending type thing. I like that a lot. But yeah.
Geek.
Well, I don't want to copy everybody else because I also agree Spider-Punk and Spider-Man India top tier. So I'm not going to say that. Instead, I'm going to say one thing that all of you gentlemen should know is very obvious. You gave me two hours of Haley Steinfeld basically being the lead character. You already have an awesome movie, in my opinion. But I will say one thing that I kind of noticed in Into the Spider-Verse. Obviously, it was a very much a Miles movie with Peter kind of having like his story going on. In this movie, I felt like it was more of a Gwen movie with Miles' stuff kind of going on.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion, it probably was more 50-50, but since it started with Gwen and ended with her, I consider it more of like Miles than her, and now we have probably both of them are more so Miles than Beyond the Spider-Verse. But and one pro that I'm surprised none of y'all said, the chasing in the Spider Society from the breaking the containment unit to leaving, I think is without a shadow of a doubt my favorite Spider-Man scene in general.
Did you also did you see today that they announced that it took like 4 years to make just that scene alone?
Yeah.
I mean, you could tell.
Which I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, but yeah,
you could tell.
I would say that is without a shadow of a doubt my favorite Spider-Man scene in any movie or video game. Just that was, and Miguel hitting him with that hard truth. Miles saying, "No, I'm gonna just do me."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
chef's kiss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I love this movie. The in terms of things I really like, the Spot. What a great villain. It's a
Mhm.
perfect balance of like really comedic, but also like kind of menacing. And I like the
Yeah.
animation they did with him. Gwen's and Miles' dynamic. 2099. Oscar Isaac in his 5th Marvel role now. Pretty badass. And you can understand where he's coming from. Yeah. I like Peter B. Parker, like the short little, the role he had.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
His fatherhood.
and like how he's like, well, how he, was inspired by Miles to like, have faith and have kids.
Yeah, that was a good scene.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Obviously, like Miles, like, oh, well, you're just using this to trick me, and I like that thing where like Miles is like a little less optimistic in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how he's like maturing practically. Oh yeah, anyone mentioned like how good the parents were in this one too?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no, they were.
Rio and
Yeah,
Jefferson.
yeah. And then obviously that twist.
And
I
don't get
like
me
the.
started on. Don't get me started on Rio.
Oh yeah.
Don't get me started.
oh.
Don't get me started. When she started speaking a different language, I was like, all right. I leaned forward. He was
Bro
like,
said
hold
I'm
on.
interested.
Yeah.
Bro said I like this
Forward in my
plot.
seat.
Or
But
you
yeah.
have full undivided attention.
But yeah. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much like all the things I liked amongst the stuff you guys mentioned. But yeah, Jay, anything you didn't like or felt could have maybe done better?
One thing I really didn't like was kind of Gwen's dad. Like how, like it's not really that big of a deal, but it's the fact that he still pulled the gun out on his daughter and wanted to arrest her, even though it's his daughter and she just saved a whole bunch of people. You witnessed it, and then you still gonna arrest her? Still gonna pull the gun out?
Hey man, he had the Glock ready.
Yeah, he really did. He pointed it back up. And no, so I would just say it's not really a big deal, but just how the way Miguel was going about getting his point across, even though I did like it, I just think like it was kind of too harsh. If you know what I'm coming from, like
Yeah, he didn't give him like a full like reasoning or.
yeah, like he didn't explain himself fully, and he just started body slamming Miles.
You know what? I think something's up with him. I think he's lying about something. I think something is going on there. Because,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
bro,
for sure.
did you watch the beginning of the movie? That bro was about to eat Vulture, bro.
Yeah.
He was about to eat him. Like, what the fuck
Alright.
was that?
So
And
I
then-
sent this to you guys on Twitter, and like almost half of you guys agreed with me. How would all those Peter Parkers would not agree with Miguel?
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like Miguel, first of all, Miguel ain't even a real spider person. That man was like shooting fucking shit into his arm.
Yeah, in this universe, it looks like he has to, keep
Yeah.
shooting that shit into him
When
to keep
in,
his spider
like-
powers.
When in like what other iterations of 2099, like this, the powers are just in the suit or something.
No, the
He's just able to
original
do shit.
2099 gets the powers from injecting himself one time, and then he never has to do it again.
Yeah.
Oh, and what was it? Is it Edge of Time, Juan? Where the powers are, they're in the suit or something, or they're not radioactive. It's really weird.
I think that's in Edge of Time and in the comics too.
Yeah,
Well, in the
like
comics, his suit has different powers. Like, I don't think his webbing is. I think he has a different type of webbing too.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's organic, right?
started taking the powers away in
Well,
the
because
game.
in this one, I don't know if you guys noticed, but his webs were like red.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
not
they're,
actual
like,
webs,
glowing.
which is weird.
Yeah.
Which
They're
was a
like
cool effect,
lasers.
but I don't think they explained it, did they? No.
Yeah,
No.
I don't know.
But listen, like how what's her name is saying, like bro is lying about something because again, Peter Parker's would not agree with what this man was doing.
Mhm.
Like again, if Miles is an anomaly, like he said he is, then why is he so obsessed with trying to correct Miles and making sure he's on the right path as the Peters? Doesn't that mean his future does not have a set destiny?
Right.
Yeah.
People think that he he handpicked all those Spider-Man on purpose.
Yeah.
Like he knew all those Spider-Man that he picked would be okay with it.
I really doubt Spectacular Spider-Man would be okay with it.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. But I mean, like there's a reason why 616 ain't there.
Yeah.
Because he definitely wouldn't fuck with that.
Also, why would now Peter B. Parker just flip on Miles?
Yeah.
Right.
And also, it's not Miles' fault that he got bitten by an other
The
Earth
spot.
spider. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so crazy, bro.
Like,
When you go
okay.
back and watch Into the Spider-Verse, like that the spider that bit him is glitching. That's insane.
That was a theory going around for a while, and like now we see.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't even think PS4 Spider-Man would agree with Miguel.
Yeah.
Listen, all it
it
just
looks
says
like
is do
some
a
of
few
them were
combos
there
and then you get the
involuntarily.
button. Yeah, like
They don't know what's really going on because Glenn said
Yeah.
they were like part time or whatever.
like why is Spider-Man India there?
Well, I almost wonder if because Miguel went through this firsthand, and
Well-
maybe just the way he explains it, like maybe it's just like because he's been through there. I wonder if the way he describes it to them, he's like, "Trust me, bro. You don't want to do this. Just
or-
like trust me. I got my sources. I'm my own source."
Source, trust me, bro.
But Geeka, what's it called? You kind of like kind of told me like I was like, oh, I can see where you're coming from, but not really because this crossed my mind the other day. Like I see a little bit of Magneto in 2099. Kind of was like, oh, y'all know what I mean, right? With how he acts, like I must protect the Spider-Verse at all
No
costs.
matter the cost.
Yeah, like.
Uh,
But the only thing, what was the thing you told me, Geek? That like Magneto,
I feel like
wouldn't hesitate.
I feel like Magneto wouldn't like if he saw maybe like a mutant suffering like how Miles would suffer from the loss of his dad. I don't think Magneto would just be like, yeah, no, it's okay. I feel like Magneto probably would do something dangerous, but probably try and help out that mutant, if you will.
I was about to say this. I think the reason why most of those Peters are there are because they already had their canon events. They probably already experienced
Well, they
what.
do show Spectacular Spider-Man. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true. But
Yep.
I mean, like Peter B, he probably already went through Captain Stacy's death. He already went through Uncle Ben, so his canon events
Aunt
were
May.
finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aunt May. So his canon events were finished. So all Miguel had to do was, you you already went through this. You're with me. Like you know what has to be done.
I think the whole thing is, what is a canon event? Like, what is described as a canon event for Spider-Man? It has to be the Uncle Ben death,
Captain Stacy.
Probably
Captain
has to be
Stacy, or
something that
a
puts
police
things in
captain,
motion.
or a
Yeah.
police captain.
Yeah.
Because if what is it? They have to let Miles' dad die, and he's a police captain. But all right, see, so this is where the canon event gets really fucked up. Now that I look at this movie, this is why this movie's not. For me, it's not a 10 out of 10 because it opens up another plot hole that I want to see get explained in Beyond the Spider-Verse. Is so if Miles, this I'm gonna it's gonna be a long kind of talk real quick. I'm gonna make it short though. So Miguel says Miles wasn't supposed to be Spider-Man because he's bitten by a other Earth spider, right?
Yeah,
So
different universe spider.
yeah, different universe spider. So why do the canon events need to apply to Miles?
Hmm.
Doesn't that mean it hit the cycle is broken for him? People do not
Well,
technically need to
And
die
also
for
the
him to
Miles
officially be Spider-Man.
in the Earth 42 already lost Jefferson.
Well,
Yeah,
I
but-
wonder if it's because technically it's in his blood now, if you would.
yeah, and
Yes.
his universe's Peter already died.
So then technically, think about it. No, 'cause technically think about it. He's been through 2 canon events as of right now. His
So-
Spider-Man dying. Because remember, the universe didn't break when his Spider-Man died. He lost his uncle. He doesn't really need to lose his dad.
I mean, usually Miles in every iteration loses one of his parents at least.
I know in Ultimate, I think it's the mom.
His mom
Venom.
gets killed by Venom, yeah.
And then the dad right away, right? Like right after.
And then his dad dies in the PS4 game.
Yeah. But his dad in the Ultimate Comics is a undercover SHIELD agent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just the way they paint the picture for canon events. Half of these Spider-Man, I don't think have properly had canon events because
Yeah,
they
it's not really
showed.
explained
Yeah,
what it
that's
means
why.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
why they showed unused or unused.
Reused.
No. It was unshown footage for Spectacular Spider-Man of Captain Stacy dying.
Oh, did they? I didn't
Yeah,
catch that.
someone found that, and I was like, "What? Like that doesn't make any sense." And
I thought it was made for the movie.
I don't know, man. This is why, like, the canon event just causes it's more headache, just like the Endgame time travel. Like, what is a canon? I get you need a captain to die, you need someone close to you to die, and an uncle to die. But again, it doesn't apply to Miles how it applies to the Peters, because who did who died for Miguel?
Well,
His daughter,
right?
or
Yeah.
both his daughter and his wife.
But who was his third one?
It doesn't need to be a certain amount,
No, it needs to be 3.
does
It's
it?
3 deaths. Yes,
Well,
if you think about it.
Well, didn't the
Probably-
comics one of his family members died, like his mom or something?
I was gonna say maybe it's the uncle,
Mhm.
the
Police
captain, the
Wait, who
love.
said it needed? What part did they establish where it needs to be 3?
It's just the way it sets it up sounds like it needs to be 3.
No, I just think it
So
needs
I-
to be any event because what was Andrew's? It was
Here-
just Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben, Captain Stacy, and Gwen.
And Gwen, yeah.
So I
But-
think
I don't know.
here's my interpretation of a canon event, especially because they use the word canon. Like, if for example, in anime, canon is stuff that's followed to like the source material, like in the manga or comics.
Yeah.
So I wonder if in this case for Spider-Man, if what they're saying is canon events would be what happened in the comics to Spider-Man. So like anything that I guess wouldn't be considered canon in the Spider-Man comics, that is my interpretation of what's a non-canon event.
It's just something that needs to happen.
Yeah.
It was like foretold, you know,
Like
like
the
it's
what if
prophesized.
episode of Doctor Strange.
Complete your
Absolute
arc.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But the thing is, who died for Hobie to become Spider-Man?
never explained.
never explained who
To be
died.
fair, he
for-
didn't also say anything about his backstory either.
Yeah, he really kept that hidden until he just
Oh,
took
can we just
that off.
appreciate the animation style? I thought it was gonna be throwing me off, but then like
Yeah.
it grew on me quickly.
And then no one really died for Spider-Man India.
No.
His
Because
canon
of
event
Miles.
was the
Yeah, the captain or
Yeah.
the
Thing.
thingy
Yeah.
died.
and the
but-
Yeah,
girl.
plus he's only been Spider-Man for 6 months, so that probably would have been his first one.
And also, again, because Miles is bitten from an other Earth spider, the canon events don't really apply, and he could technically break the universe as it see fit, and it wouldn't actually affect it.
I mean, you
I
don't.
mean,
know
that's just my take. I just feel like that all the canon event itself could have been explained a little better for certain people who are because yes, Gwen lost Peter, but who else died for her?
Exactly, nobody. That's all. She only had one.
Yeah, that's it. So it doesn't throw like who you need to die to become Spider-Man, because you could already say Miles technically lost his uncle and the other Spider-Man for him to become Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't necessarily need his dad to die because his dad's a police captain. I don't know. That's just my take.
I don't think they ever said it was so they could become Spider-Man. I think it's just something that was destined to happen in that universe.
Or help
No.
them grow as characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, when you break a prophecy, it's gonna try to correct itself, or it's either gonna try to correct itself by doing something that's similar, or just like imploding, which is what the universe is doing. Like, it's like it's basically exploding because the one canon event that's supposed to happen doesn't happen. Therefore, it's like, like what was happening to Spider-Man India's universe. Like, that shit was, his universe was fading away or whatever.
Shattering. Yeah. But yeah, Drizzy, did you have any like cons or things that could have been better?
No, I thought. I mean, I can't. What I have to say about me not liking it as much as Into the Spider-Verse is more like how great Into the Spider-Verse is, not how bad Beyond is, or it's not Beyond, Across is. It's just like, I feel like Into the Spider-Verse was like, it was just like a streamlined story. Like, it was just so easy. Like, everything like picked up immediately, and it was just so easy to like, it flowed seamlessly. I felt like there was some times in Beyond where it was just a little bit slow,
It dragged.
and it didn't like drag, but like it was a little long.
Yeah.
And it just, I can't think of a definitive con, but yeah.
How about you, Geek?
I really only have one, and it's not really a con, but it's the fact that as much as I love Spider-Punk, I hated that I couldn't understand a single thing that Daniel Kula, whatever, however you say his last name. I couldn't. I loved him. I loved everything he said, even though I didn't know what he was saying. His accent is so thick. But you know what? Spider-Punk's still the best.
It didn't help that my fucking theater was fucking up the audio.
Yeah,
I don't know about you
issue with
guys, but
some
my
theater.
shit was fucking quiet.
I didn't
bro.
have that personally, but yeah,
It did it like once, but it only did it for like a split second, and it didn't like affect anything for me. But yeah, that's my only con.
Like the beginning, the intro with Gwen where she was doing the monologue, like I had no idea what the fuck she said in any of that. I have no idea what she was talking about. So
yeah.
If there was some sort of significant plot details in that first 3 minutes, then I missed it.
Yeah. I wouldn't say this is a con, but I really felt like what's the second in command for
Jessica Drew.
yeah, Jessica
The
Drew. I
Spider
felt like
Woman.
that could have been just anyone.
Yeah.
I didn't really find her character like like stand out, but that's just me.
Hmm.
She was just pregnant.
And she's pregnant.
Well, just say
Yeah, that's the only thing. Like, that was a funny bit though when Gwen was like, "Can you adopt me?"
huh?
What? I said, yeah, it was 6 months. Don't know the gender yet.
Can you adopt me? Huh? What?
What?
All right. Well, it's this time where we all get nerdy, and we're gonna talk about our favorite cameos and Easter eggs. Start with you, Jay.
One of my favorite cameos would probably have to be Prowler and Insomniac Spider-Man. But the one thing that made the Prowler cameo so much better for me was just hearing my sister next to me, Childish Gambino. Just started banging up, but then my jaw dropped.
You say.
Yeah, I really did not expect them to put him inside the suit.
Oh, so, oh,
How about you, Lorenzo?
it was the Donald Glover, Childish Gambino as Prowler.
Yeah.
Like again, they made that suit. Like that suit, it's a practical suit.
Oh yeah.
They made
He,
it's a real suit. So
he
we might see
100%
it.
had to take that home.
Oh, they definitely let him take it the fuck. Even if Sony, Avi Arad, and what's her name, Amy Pascal were like, Donald, you have to get the suit back. He's like, nah, this mine.
This is America.
Nah,
I
you
lost
good?
it. I don't know where it went.
But you were just wearing it. That's why you take it to the bathroom. No, I was wearing something else.
Like it's truth to stare.
Bro just comes out wearing the shirt he had on Community with like the Spider-Man PJs.
How about
Live
you,
action
Jason?
Prowler in a movie, like in a real movie, would be so cool.
Oh,
No Hypno
keep
Hustler.
that suit.
Hypno Hustler.
How about you, Drizzy? Any like Easter eggs or like cameos that really stood out?
Spectacular was cool to see.
Oh yeah.
It's my favorite animated Spidey show. Josh Keaton is my favorite Spider-Man voice actor, and his voice is just like when I read the comics. Everybody has their voice they think of when they read something Spider-Man. Like Josh Keaton is what I think of when I have Spider-Man in my head, like talking. Um, so that was cool to see. I just didn't really like. He looked kind of weird in 3D. Because the show doesn't look like the show isn't fucking 3D, so I don't know why they would do that. But that was cool. Insomniac was cool to see, of course. Me and you didn't think either of those Spider-Men would have a line, but they
Oh,
did,
yeah.
so we were wrong.
Yeah.
Obviously, Donald Glover, Prowler. Maybe we'll see him in the MCU as Prowler one day. Never know. That was cool. I mean, wasn't there 2 Insomniac Spideys?
Yeah, I saw him in the
Yes.
lobby, and it was even a
What's the
trailer.
deal with that?
Probably a
One's
variant.
just canon to the game, and one's not.
Oh, that was cool that they used the model from the game. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, they did. They're just like ripped out of it.
Yeah.
I thought we would see more live action other than just Donald Glover, but I think they're saving that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we could get into that, but I think my theory, since before this movie even came out, was that they're probably going to do something with the OG 3 live action Spideys in the next movie. At least one of them. One of them has to be in it,
For
if
sure.
not all 3 of them. But yeah.
How about you, Geek? Favorite cameos, Easter egg?
Well, I don't want to copy everybody and say Prowler, but that is probably number 1 for cameo. My number 2 has to be Metro Boomin, Spider-Man, especially because he had a line, and that was the first time that I've heard him talk. So
He had 2 lines.
His suit is
right?
cool.
Oh yeah, his
that's
suit is
pretty cool.
Hey, what about Peter Parked Car?
I love that one.
That was funny.
Bro,
That was
Lego.
funny.
Oh yeah, Lego Spider.
Oh, the Lego scene was fire, dude.
Bro, that was made by a 14-year-old.
That was crazy.
Like beep
That's
beep beep.
insane. when he fucking opened his little watch, he's like beep.
You're our best, Peter Parker.
Yeah, you're one of our best agents.
Sorry, Geek. Yeah,
no,
go
you're
on.
fine. The only other thing I was going to say, as far as like Easter eggs go, and it's only because it's kind of the same as one of my favorite movies. I love that he was wearing a jersey that had 42 on it. Obviously, we know later it meant like Earth 42. But the first thing I thought of it was I thought of Jackie Robinson in the movie 42 with Chadwick Boseman. Phenomenal movie. So, yeah, that was it.
Nice. Yeah, all the ones you guys mentioned. Even though you can tell it was reused footage, I kind of like the one where he Spot visits the Venom universe.
Was it reused?
It seemed to reuse.
No, I think that was actually.
Yeah, I think it was new. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
From 2.
Yeah, I think that's new footage.
Okay.
I liked that too. I thought that was. Good.
I just liked how she doesn't even react. She's like, you don't seem
She does,
surprised
yeah,
by
it's
this.
just an everyday
deal
thing.
with the like homicidal alien. But dude,
So-
my jaw dropped. I was like almost in tears when I saw Spectacular Spider-Man. My brother was like, dude, why are you? What's the big deal with the midget Spider-Man? Why? I don't get it. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when Miguel was talking about like the canon events, did you guys know like the visual how it was explaining how in the MCU the sacred timeline? Did you guys notice that?
Yeah, I saw that, and then it switched
Pretty
into
cool.
the spider web.
Which we'll touch on later, but yeah, I did like seeing the reused footage of Andrew and Toby. That was cool.
They didn't show anything of Tom, huh?
No, they just
Because
had that
they're
reference.
saving him for last.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The nerd from Earth 19999.
yeah.
A little nerd.
Which I also think that might play into the next one in some way.
Yeah.
Get Doctor Strange in there.
Which gets us to other predictions going to be for Beyond the Spider-Verse. Start with you, Jigga.
I think Gwen is gonna die.
Ooh.
He just
think Gwen is gonna die?
He has cold takes. We can't.
Yeah, but
How's she gonna die?
it was the part when she said Gwen Stacy always falls for Spider-Man, but
And it
sometimes
always
it
ends badly.
end out too
Yeah.
end out too good. I think they're like foreshadowing Miles Spider-Man. She's gonna end up trying to save
Sacrificing.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
and then boom, she
But-
dies. Another canon event.
but I have a counter argument for you, Jay.
Uh-huh.
If Across the Spider-Verse and Beyond the Spider-Verse is basically about breaking fate and breaking destiny, couldn't that also be what that line was foreshadowing? That it's breaking fate?
Could be. Yeah, good.
You're so smart, dude. How do you do it?
I just, when I'm tired, my brain just works into overdrive.
He's old and wise, guys. Come on.
Oh, yeah, you're wise beyond your years.
Yeah.
For real.
The old wise one.
How about you, Lorenzo? Any predictions you have for Beyond the Spider-Verse?
I really don't want it to, but I have a feeling it might tie to Secret Wars.
It's very possible. It's very, very, very.
Listen,
We
very
did get that visual I mentioned.
Yeah, listen, they could say that, it's only gonna be a trilogy, and that's it. No, listen, Sony, at the end of the day, it is the studio's call, and if they want to bring most of that over to the MCU with Kevin Feige, it's gonna happen.
I'm sure there will be some sort of reference in Secret Wars, or like, fuck it, even animated Miles showing up. Secret Wars, like, you never know, bro.
It could fit in too.
You can't even predict these things nowadays. You know.
But I forgot to mention this 60 Spider-Man. That was pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
How his animation stopped him from.
Said, "Oh no, I pulled something."
Yeah, I think I pulled something.
That's a geek saying right there.
Also, I love how at the end, bro, like the OG squad is back together. Like that's so cool.
Noir, Ham, and
Yeah. Penny Parker.
All right, for real. Hold on. I think we missed out on that one. What the fuck did they do to Penny's animation?
She looks like older.
well, it's been what, like 2 years or 1 year since the events of the last
Like
one?
a year and a half.
Almost 2 years.
I think it was a year and a half.
Yeah.
But I think that's what this. I think that might be why the movie was not as good to me as the first one. I think I finally put my finger on it. Is like, bro, we were missing Spider Noir, we were missing Penny,
Mhm.
we were missing Spider Ham. Like, I feel like that squad of Spider people just like had such good chemistry. Like, I fuck
Like
with
a little family.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm glad they're back.
Any other predictions you have?
I think we're getting. I think Tom is going to be in the next one. I'm like 99.9% sure he's going to be in the next movie.
Yeah, something for Tom. Andrew will probably be officially in the next one, and so will Toby.
Yeah, I think if not all three of them, one of them has to be. And if there is one, it's going to be Tom. Like you already know.
Agreed.
It's gonna be him.
Y'all think Tom Hardy might show up?
Shit, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe
I would
Venom, yeah.
love to see some sort of Venom or symbiote suit in there, but like not even, there wasn't a single Spider person wearing a symbiote.
There were a couple like that looked like they had the symbiote outlines, like
There was-
Agent Venom outlines.
Yeah, there was Agent Venom there.
Oh,
At least that's how
I
they
didn't even
looked.
notice
That's
that.
how they looked.
Okay.
Yeah,
Agent
but
Venom being there wouldn't even make sense though, because he's not even a spider person.
Another big spoiler. Did you all see what Genki was playing?
Yeah,
Oh
Spider-Man
yeah, the
2.
game. That was a
Yeah,
sick little
yeah, it
game.
was Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
When I-
Unseen gameplay too.
Yes.
he was on the
It's
rooftop.
not just reused from the trailer. It's like new
That
shit.
was like new footage.
I zoomed in on that bitch so that shit was so pixelated. I was trying to get any
Your
crumb of
cybernetic
info
brain.
I can.
You're
I was like, holy shit, is that Venom? Look at that right there.
Thick walls, hands.
yeah.
It was watching that at 2 frames per second.
I was like, slow that down, enhance that image, enhance.
Keep or I want to see.
But yeah,
any-
I think live act somebody. I don't know if so they might have Miles go into a live action universe or like pull a live action Spidey out. But like, how would that work? Like, if Miles was to go into a live action universe, would he still be animated or whether like
I mean, I guess because when they pulled Donald Glover's Prowler out, man
Exactly.
was still IRL.
Yeah, that would be funny.
Man was in 64K
Well, they could get
HD.
away with it. We just like we get to that point where like Spider-Man looks from out of the game. No one bats an eye.
Yeah.
Also, I feel like Tom's Spider-Man would go perfect with that universe, like the whole, like the vibe of these movies. Like he's so like he's goofy, like so it'd be like perfect.
You think about it too. In the last movie, he technically broke a canon event. The villains were supposed to die, and he saved them.
Right.
So that's why 2919 stuff.
Yeah. So did 2099 just say, "Man, these villains didn't die"? Did he go to Toby and Andrew's universe and just kill these villains?
Imagine.
A bro just said, "Hold on, this isn't canon." Just stabs all of them, just dips.
He's probably fucking ate him like he was gonna do the Vulture in the beginning.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdo.
Chunks the Sandman.
I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck that was, bruh. What are you doing?
Now
Why you do that?
now I was thinking about it. I think he was just trying to like paralyze him so he could.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
trying to
I know his teeth have paralyzed.
Yeah, I think that's what he was trying to do.
But like
Yeah,
it looked more sinister than that.
For real.
The Sinister Six cartel.
It didn't look right.
The leader of it.
Oh yeah, Vulture's animation was cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's really
I
slick.
liked Gwen's whole universe. But
Oh yeah, that was like the watercolor splash.
I think
Yeah.
she had the best designed universe up
It's
until
really
Earth
cool.
42. I think Earth 42 looked great.
And I liked how like every time she would like react, the way the animation would change, like when she hugged her dad.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, the colors.
Yeah,
But say what you want, bro, but that's like these two movies are like marvels of animation. Like
Oh yeah,
there's no movie that has ever done it like that. And
But
the
the
reason we
closest
even
was-
have that Puss in Boots movie that just came out, which is also incredible, by the way, is
Yeah.
because Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
Into the Spider-Verse made Puss in Boots.
we're getting
The last
turtles soon with the same kind of
Yep.
flavor.
This should change the game, bro, and change the game for the better.
Yeah. Sorry, Pixar.
Yep.
Elementals is not making box office next week.
Elemental.
Elementals, whatever that movie
Dude,
is.
honestly,
that's coming
until like Across the Spider-Verse, I forgot that movie was coming out. I thought
out.
it was, like,
Everyone did because it's Pixar.
I thought it already came out.
Pixar's not released anything memorable in the past 5 years.
What about Toy Story 3 or 4?
I
Four?
said
I
5
thought Toy
years.
Story 4 is good. I haven't
Yeah,
watched
four-
it.
It's all right.
That and Coco were like the last
Oh,
really
yeah,
good.
Coco's
Car-
fire, bro.
Cars
Incredible.
3.
Encanto.
Coco was fire. That movie's fucking fire.
Encanto.
I haven't
Was
seen
that
that one.
Pixar?
No, it was Disney animation.
Yeah, Encanto isn't Pixar.
Oh, it wasn't damn.
Bro got happy.
Oh shit! Oh yeah, Geeka. Do you have any predictions for Beyond the Spider-Verse?
only two. I think Peter B. Parker's going to die. I just have a feeling that somebody does need to die, and I think he's probably the more or less throwaway character. And then
It still
secondly,
could be his dad too.
true, but he was my first prediction for Across the Spider-Verse, and he's going to be my prediction for Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Bro was getting the
And
bingo
then-
card ready.
Exactly. And then my second thing, and this is going to be a hot take for me, but as far as Marvel trilogies go, I have a very strong feeling that after Beyond the Spider-Verse, the Spider-Verse trilogy will be the best Marvel trilogy, beating Captain America, Guardians, and Spider-Man. And it won't even be close.
Maybe
Which is
if they keep up this quality, it will be for sure.
I think it's already past the Spider-Man trilogy. It's just for me, Cap and Guardians are just so good.
All right, chill.
But
chill,
I think it,
chill.
I think it can.
Wait,
think,
what
yeah,
Spider-Man trilogy were you referring to? The original or
Both.
MCU?
both.
Both?
I think Beyond the Spider-Verse can make it the best Marvel trilogy.
Okay.
I don't think anything could touch it.
Well, it all depends on how this next movie comes out.
Wait, I'm just saying, if they keep it up, I think they definitely could take that.
Oh yeah, if they keep it up, 100%.
Not gonna lie, Geek. I thought you were gonna be like, I really wish we see Haley Steinfeld in a live-action section.
I saw something today. She was like, she'd be down to play her in live action.
Yeah.
I can't see it personally, but
Well,
No, I probably couldn't either. But I don't think it helps that some of these characters, just her, for example, she already plays Kate Bishop, so it'd be kind of weird to see. It'd be weird to see a live action person play two of the same characters, especially if they're big roles. Like if they're throwaway roles, like Gemma Chan's and Captain Marvel, who fucking cares? Who remembers that fucking movie?
I'm gonna ask, what other Spider-Man y'all think would appear?
I need 616 to show up, bro.
Damn, that's a good question.
Because we all know, bro, wouldn't be okay with that shit.
Like, I see
Imagine
it
if
all. Been through it all.
Imagine if the Insomniac Miles showed up just to be like, "Hey, Miguel, I'm not the only one."
You guys think these movies will tie in with the second game, or it's just gonna be left alone?
I don't think.
I think they'll be left alone
Yeah.
for now.
I mean, I know there's rumors that Spider-Man 2 might be a multiverse story, but I think that's bullshit. There's no way.
Yeah, no.
I don't believe that.
Bring in Kane Parker.
His suit is dope.
Oh, I'm so glad you brought that up, Jay. That was another con I had. I
Scarlet
fucking hated
Spider?
Andy Samberg. Yes, I fucking hate. The second
I
he
didn't
said,
mind him. I actually didn't mind him.
I can't. I don't know much about Ben Riley, but
Ben
I
Riley's
just
very emo.
I assume he doesn't sound like him. I don't like the voice. I don't like
I
it.
mean, Ben Riley's just a Peter Parker clone, so he should sound like Peter.
I just like his
Yeah.
first like. I'm sorry, I'm just busy.
You
With my
could
past.
you could have just had Chris Pine do Spider-Man in the first movie for like 5 minutes. Just be like, hey, Chris, you want to come back and do this? I think that would have been great. But that's just me.
Yeah,
Hey,
they overplayed his emo-ness, but like Scarlet Spider is very
the animation was dope on him. Very
emo.
90s.
No, he looks
Oh,
Oh yeah,
fucking
he looks great.
incredible.
I just think the voice does not match the look at all.
Bro got one-shotted by Gwen.
Man was
Wait.
too busy looking at walls.
Hey, Drizzy. You think
Yeah.
Christopher Daniel Barnes could
My
pop up?
return.
Oh.
That would be cool, bro.
I mean, he said he would be down to join.
I would hope they fucking bring the OG back
Yeah.
in some capacity.
He appears. It's like the '90s team pops up.
Oh, the '90s team is fucking. Oh,
I think what's his face might have a speaking role in the next one. Unlimited.
that would be cool.
You get Neil Patrick Harris. Didn't Neil Patrick Harris do that one?
He did the
No,
the
he
new
did the
animated
Spider-Man.
series,
Yeah,
the MTV. Yeah.
he did the game too, Edge of Time. Or was it Edge of
The
Time or was it
Shattered
Shattered Dimensions?
Dimensions. He
Yeah,
did
sorry, Shattered
616.
Dimensions. He did
Yeah.
Spidey.
Oh, you know who I think that they're saving for the next? Because they said he was gonna be in this one, but he might have been cut. Japanese Supaidaman.
Yeah, where was he?
Spider-Man.
Where's my boy Spider-Man?
He's gonna show up with a gun. And
I was
be
gonna
like,
pull up with a fucking Mechazord.
yeah, the
Bro's
adversary
gonna,
of hell.
bro's gonna say, if
No,
you want
that's
to
just
live, get out of the way. And just pull out like
they're
the
gonna do a
MP90.
they're gonna do a backstory for Penny Parker, and that's gonna be her dad or something.
Bring in the other live action Spider-Man from the '70s. The one no one
Fuck it,
remembers.
bro. Bring every single Spider-Man.
Uh,
Bring back Peter parked car. Bring him back.
you say that
Have
like
him
you're
hit
gonna
Miguel.
like pull your ears out when you hear Web of Shadows Spider-Man.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Well, I think that wraps up our thoughts. I think we all really liked it for the most part here,
Yes.
right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah. I guess it's time to do the ranking. Start with the UJ money.
I'll give
Or
it a
not.
10 out of 10.
Damn.
What? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you said 10 out of 10.
Oh,
I thought you said 4 out of 10. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Where would you rank these amongst the Spider-Man movies, though?
I said
Or
it.
how do you rank them, or however?
Yeah, I said it earlier, but I think this might be my favorite. But I have to like have more more thinking. But for the most part, this is probably my favorite one.
How about you, Lorenzo? Where does this rank, and what's your score?
Number 2, I still have Spider-Man 2 above it. Just because Spider-Man 2 holds a very special place in my heart.
This is your second favorite Spider-Man movie ever?
Yes.
Really?
I will give across number 2. I will get... No, actually, I take that back.
I thought you didn't like it as much as the first one.
Alright, I give it... So it's Spider-Man 2. I forgot about across... Or into the Spider-Man.
Yeah, don't pull a James now.
It's across... Spider-Man 2, Into the Spider-Verse. I'm going to give it number 3, Spider-Man 1, No Way Home. Is it
You're forgetting
Spider-Man
one.
3.
No.
Huh?
Which one are you talking about?
You're forgetting one.
I said No Way Home.
No.
Oh no, he's talking about.
It ends
Homecoming.
in an ing.
Oh, Homecoming. Fuck. Fuck. God damn, I did forget Homecoming,
Don't
and
you
I
dare
forgot
put
Far
Spider-Man
From
3
Home.
above Homecoming. You.
No, you know what?
No,
Yeah,
no,
fuck
if
it.
you
No,
did, if you did, if you
I'm putting
did.
Spider-Man 3 above fucking Homecoming. I can watch
Fuck you.
Spider-Man 3 more
Fuck you.
and laugh my ass off.
Oh,
Listen, Spider-Man 3 has the watchability where you can watch it and laugh your ass off.
yeah,
And
but for
Yes,
the
he
but
gets the
wrong
that's
black
reason.
suit.
not
That
in a
shit
good
is
way.
so funny.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter. You can still laugh at it. Homecoming is just
I 100% agree.
yeah, it's good. Homecoming is just good, but it's just like yeah,
God
Spider-Man
damn you.
story. We've had this talk. I can watch the Raimi trilogy
I bet you're
over
gonna
the
say Amazing
Tom-
Spider-Man 2.
If it makes you feel better, Drizzy, I would have Spider-Man Homecoming above Spider-Man 3 and Spider-Man 2.
oh,
All right.
Definitely not
we
Spider-Man.
can all
I
agree.
wouldn't have it. I
Amazing
wouldn't have it above
Spider-Man-
Spider-Man 2, but
We can all agree Amazing Spider-Man 2 is still on
I'm
the
just putting
bottom of the
Spider-Man
list,
3
right?
above Homecoming just to piss off in Jersey.
We can all agree Amazing Spider-Man 2 is on the bottom of the list.
hold
though,
up.
right?
Oh yeah.
I'm making it seem like I hate Spider-Man 3. I really don't. I love that movie.
Oh yeah,
I
you
think
talked
it's
to
the
me
great.
movie
about it.
is
You
so
like
funny.
it. You like it.
I do like Spider-Man 3.
It's fine. Even with
That
Emo
movie
Parker,
becomes hilarious for no
Bully
actual
Maguire.
reason.
It is hilarious. It's one of the most hilarious movies I've ever watched in my life.
Like, bro just starts dancing in the street.
Now take
Yeah.
on this.
Yeah, that's thing on.
Bro, Bully Maguire needs to come back for Across the Spider-Verse.
I'm gonna put some dirt in
he
here.
he just throws pot. He's like, I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Said these look familiar. Or
But you
what
know
is
what?
it? Like
It's
I've
your
seen these
ranking.
before.
I'll respect it, bro. I respect
Yeah.
you, and I respect your ranking.
I got you.
How about you, Drizzy? Your ranking and your score?
Well, my favorite Spider-Man movie is Into the Spider-Verse, so that's number 1. My second favorite is Spider-Man 2. My number 3 is Homecoming. My number 4 is No Way Home, and then 5, very close. I mean, I need to watch Across again. I've only watched it one time. I feel like I can't really judge a movie like too harshly, or like, not pure enough until I watch it a second time. But for right now, my tentative ranking would be 4 or 5. But that makes it sound like it's so much worse than it actually is. It's so good. It's fucking incredible. But there's so many Spider-Man movies that are incredible to me.
I
But,
got you with the link.
What?
No, you mean the ticket. He's going to hook you up with the ticket.
Oh yeah, I
Just
got,
like
I
he
got you.
hooked me up.
And
But,
the pick.
No,
we go
don't
to
do that.
movie
Don't do that.
theaters.
Don't do that. Thank
We
you.
go to the movie theaters to watch movies.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like fourth, but it's still incredible. It's amazing.
That's nice. You geek. Score
Well,
and ranking.
At the beginning, I said I gave it after watching it a second time, I think it's a 9.5 out of 10 as far as rankings go. Second, it goes Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. And then for now, because I haven't watched it in a while, I have No Way Home. But if I rewatched it, it may change. But yeah, Cross and Into are the top 2. No questions.
Valid.
All right. So as you guys been talking, I've been contemplating this list. Across
He has
Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse.
It's a
in
hard
mind.
list to make.
know.
It's
Yeah,
very
it is.
hard.
We know.
It's very difficult.
He put
So
Across
it's-
at last. We know it, guys.
It's a 9 out of 10 or 9.5 out of 10, like you said. I'm actually gonna go from worst to best. So
Oh gee,
We're-
I wonder
so
what
it'd
the
be-
worst one is.
well, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man Far From Home. Then
all right, chill out, my boy. Chill out, my boy.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I like that movie. Then the original Sam Raimi Spider-Man 1, Amazing Spider-Man 1. Then this is actually harder than I thought. Fuck.
I'm telling you, that shit's hard. Once you get to the top, it's like, holy fuck.
You know what? gonna say No Way Home. Then
Valid.
I'm gonna say Spider-Man 2,
Valid.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Super valid.
Fucking is this so then Across the Spider-Verse and then Into the Spider-Verse.
That's a valid ranking, bro.
I do need to watch it again, but that's where I stand right now. I need
Hey,
to
dap
update my
me up.
letterbox.
Dap me up for that one.
Okay.
All right, I got you.
I need to update my letterbox.
Valid ranking.
I'm not gonna lie, Lorenzo. I thought when you were gonna get to number one, you were like, and the number one is Flash.
Flash. What is it? It's that picture of like the fucking is it the basketball team and they're like who invited my man and it's Drake.
Blood thinks he's on the team.
Yeah, but I think this is on the team. I should make that photo edit.
But yeah, it's, we can all just agree this was a damn good time.
Yep.
Agreed.
Absolutely.
I haven't really heard anything bad about this. I doubt anyone has. Really, just audio issues.
Yeah, and some story, not inconsistencies, but things that need to be answered.
Yeah, I think like maybe when after Beyond the Spider-Verse comes out, we can watch this and then be like, okay, that makes sense, and that makes yeah,
Right.
more forgiving. We gotta wait till March unless they delay it. But who knows?
I have a feeling. I have a slight feeling it's going to get delayed, but I hope it doesn't.
I don't think so. I know they've also like everybody's saying, "Oh yeah, we haven't done any lines." I don't think so. They filmed Infinity War and Endgame back to back. I'm sure that's exactly what they did with this as well.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of them when they say, "Oh yeah, we haven't started it yet." Bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any other closing thoughts you guys have?
I got it.
Give Spider-Man: Homecoming its respect.
That's all I have to say to the people.
That Miles Prowler theme, man.
Oh yeah.
Get rid of Miles' blood armpits.
One of my favorite lines is just how cold he delivered that. Like, it's like you gotta help me like get back to my dad. He's gonna die. He's like, why would I do that?
Why would I do that?
Yeah, it's like, oh,
He said, "Our dad's gonna die." No, your dad.
Nah, it's your dad. That's your problem.
might be a little too early. I think this is gonna be nominated. There's no doubt.
Oh, for sure.
Oh
We'll
yeah,
win an Oscar again.
yeah.
Best animated movie for sure. At the very
Agreed.
least.
Yeah. I don't really think we're getting anything else exciting this year, animation wise.
Hey, Elemental, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like so excited for that, dude. Like, top 10.
Bro, Toy Story 5.
Don't
Surprise.
sleep on
That
Surprise
comes
drop
out this year?
bro. No.
Like,
Is that even a thing?
Well, yeah, they did say like Tim Allen confirmed it's a thing.
Jesus fuck, man. When they gonna end that shit?
Never.
In the
Let that shit
words
die,
of
man.
Geek, yes. But Pixar, watch out, Pixar.
Yeah, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Struggling.
Watch out. That Puss in Boots sequel is coming, and it's coming quick.
Oh, don't forget Shrek 5.
Mm-hmm.
That juicy animation.
I wonder if Shrek is gonna do something like that. I doubt it, but maybe.
I feel like now everyone, like, I wouldn't even be surprised if Pixar themselves do that. Like, they just start doing that kind of, like, yeah, you know. I like that thing. What's Lorenzo? You said that, like, well, I haven't seen the movie, but you said, Disney and Lucas regret firing
Yeah,
Lord.
Miller and Lauren Miller.
I would like to see some DC movies with this style.
Batman
To
Beyond.
think that these guys were
Oh
involved. with
my god!
Or
Oh my
Static
god!
Shock.
Oh my god! Imagine Batman Beyond, bro. That would be so fucking
That
cool.
would go.
I think
So-
I think me and you just had a simultaneous nut. Drizzy.
So what's
Oh
funny about
God.
what's funny about that?
Oh my
is-
god!
Oh, you got a
That-
scoop with us?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
So I knew something about that. It was in development. But then Warner looked at it and said, "Nah, too expensive for animation."
That was live action, right?
No, it was. They had both. It was gonna be an animation, and they were gonna do live action.
Oh,
Like a hybrid.
Jesus.
No, it was gonna be two separate things.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
it was
okay.
two movies. I think they were trying to make two of them at 2 different times.
Got you.
Because wasn't Keaton supposed to be in the live action one, or
Yes.
something like that? Right? Yeah.
Yes, because it was
Right.
supposed to be a continuation of the DC extended universe.
Have
But we
it
need
be
that. We need that.
have it be written by the guys from DC animated universe.
Mhm.
No, just get the original Batman Beyond writers.
Yeah.
Or have Phil and Lord. I mean, Phil and Lord were gonna do the Flash. To think that they were gonna do the Flash.
Mm-hmm. Then they left to go do Solo. Then they got fired from Solo. Then they went to go do
These
Spider-Man.
guys' resume like Jump
What
Street.
did they do before Into?
Jump
Jump
Street
Street,
and
both
Lego
Jump
movie.
Streets.
Oh, they did Jump Street?
Yeah,
Yes,
Lego movie.
the best comedy of all time.
Oh my god, dude! And they're gonna do all the Spider-Man stuff
and
on
they did
Amazon, right?
Maybe. And
They
they
They're
did
also
doing
did
they're doing a Silk show and a Spider-Man Noir show on
Yeah.
Amazon Prime.
yeah,
Oh yeah, they're gonna be producers.
Yeah.
and they also did
Oh, they are? Yeah.
they did Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, the first one.
You know what
Okay.
I've been hearing though? So with the Noir, I don't know if you guys heard it's not gonna be Peter Parker, but they
No,
are
it's
talking
not. That's
to,
what I
Oh,
heard. Yeah.
They are
Gordon
talking
Miller
to
also
Nick
did
Cage.
they produced Cocaine Bear.
What the hell?
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
seen
no,
that movie.
Their resume is fucking crazy. It's so good.
Lego
funny.
movie's still goated.
Oh,
Mhm.
the Lego movie's fire.
And I think they had a little say in the Lego Batman movie.
Lego Batman movie is even more fire.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking.
We
Two
almost
was
got
good.
a Lego Justice League movie, but then that never happened.
That would have been peak.
The only other animated thing I'm like excited for that isn't Spider Verse where they go is the Mario series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. They got something cooking up for sure. I think Nintendo has a lot of things cooking up over there.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Not just Mario.
Zelda's, Metroids.
Yeah. Oh, imagine a Metroid movie. Oh my god, that would be fucking
In the
sick.
style of Alien.
Yeah,
That
that's
would be
why
fucking
I
sick.
proposed it to you as like they got to do it that way.
That would be so sick.
For sure. But I think this is time where we wrap it up. Thank you very much to J Money, to Drizzy,
Mhm.
Geek, and the man behind the curtains, Lorenzo.
Who, Batman?
I wouldn't say you, but
Oh, okay, yeah, me.
'cause, without him, we don't have this show or we're doing this. He's the guy who got me
You're
on
gonna
board
make
to
me
this.
cry on your first episode.
Yeah.
At least someone gave you a chance, Juan.
How
At
about
least-
my uncle? Did you give him?
But that's a
Did you?
conversation for another day.
At least I didn't accidentally sit on a computer and delete Nerd Corner.
Anyways, that's about that's enough
Damn.
about that. But yeah, it's Cross Spider Verse. What a blast!
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Speaking of blast, we got a blast.
Get him out of here. Get him out. Get him out.
Please do. He's tired.
But
I
yeah,
am very tired.
you guys make sure to subscribe here to the Culture Shock channel. Yeah. Check out Culture Shock on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere else. OnlyFans. I don't know what else. We got cooking.
Coming
Subscribe
soon.
and watch
That's
how
not,
we're making.
that's coming soon. That's in the works.
That's in the
Okay.
works. It's gonna be a
Spoiler.
calendar photo.
Check
Subscribe
out
and Juan will make you some cookies.
our official Discord server, Spidey's Lair, and our Facebook page, Spidey's Lair.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Up to date with everything. What we got cooking, or who we're cooking live. I don't know.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Hey,
Hey, don't forget, we got to go for all the Jeffrey Dahmer snips.
true.
Deep reference, bro. Deep
Damn.
reference.
Thank you. I'm telling you, man. Sleepy me is just the better me. I'm telling you. I like my sleep, but I ain't got no filter.
Say hi to your Gator friends from me.
They're in my belly, so I can't.
Oh
Nice.
wow.
But all right, guys, we'll see you on
You
the
really
next
are
Nerds
better.
Lair.
Au revoir.
Bye.
Till next time.
All right.